Hey you guys, before we get into this video, I do want to put a trigger warning. She manages to offend everyone, things people believe, just everything. So this might be a video you want to skip. It's shocking how offensive she is. So just trigger warning, click out now if you need to. You guys, Tila Tequila is coming for Britney Spears. Britney Spears! Are you kidding me? Okay, so we are not going to read all her community posts because it's like a lot and it's pretty much the same stuff. She goes, basically after everybody's looks, we're all ugly, we're all hoes, we're all going to go to hell except for her. And she even goes after Kylie Jenner. Can you believe that? Okay, so let's read this community post. It's from 2 hours ago. If anyone is a basic biatch, it's Britney Spears. Holy moly. I really can't stand her because if y'all have noticed, she pretends to be this victim. Whoa. Pretends to be this victim while she goes around bullying anyone who isn't showing her support. Then she rants about some crazy crap that makes no sense and she attacks her own sons because they won't support her. Britney Spears is the definition of mommy dearest. Oh, Tila, I don't think you know what you're doing here. She hasn't been hot since the early 2000s before she lost her damn mind. She loves pointing the finger and blaming everyone else for her demise, but she refuses to take accountability for any of her own actions. She has proven to be a deadbeat mother and a whore. Are you kidding me? She prances around naked all day and she's like mid-40s, but looking like she's 58 years old. Britney Spears is the epitome of trash. That is also why God closed up her womb and she had a miscarriage. Tila, you've gone too far. No, that's going way too far. I didn't know it was going to be this bad. I saw that she came for Britney, but I didn't read the whole thing. This isn't okay. And I know a lot of people are going to come at me and say, oh, well, she's going through a mental health crisis. Well, aren't most of us? A lot of us are dealing with mental health and we don't say stuff like this. I'm going to continue reading. Getting pregnant at her age is very hard because, well, she's old. Tila, aren't you around the same age as all of us? Like, I'm 39. Aren't you a bit older than me? Wow. She will have to go down the route of buying her children like all the other celebs with dried up wombs. I just really do not like this woman. She is just reaping what she has sown over the years. Now she is a crazy middle-aged woman who has lost not only her mind, but pretty much everything that matters in life. Britney, please just shut up and go away for a while and be healed. Go be a good wife and stop being a whore. God says that the way to the whore leads to death and that the men who fall into their traps are under God's wrath. So her husband, Sam, is obviously under God's wrath. As with the rest of those Hollywood harlots. Britney is so haughty. No wonder God's wrath remains on her. It's really cringy watching her in her decline. Imagine being her teenage sons going to school and everyone's like, yo, I just saw your mom's nudes that she's posted on IG. Okay, I am so mad right now. Tila, I don't want to talk about kids. I don't at all. So I'm not going to talk about yours. But can we hold up a mirror and think about, like, what if your family, like, what if people that your family, your cousins, nieces, nephews go to school with say, oh, have you seen your auntie who, she said that Jesus came down from heaven and took her shopping? Like, can we all just hold up a mirror? Maybe we could all do better for those little eyes watching us, like me included. Then she goes and publicly attacks her poor sons. At first, I used to think K-Fed was the deadbeat using Britney for fame and money. Now I could see that Britney Spears is also a deadbeat. She attracts what she is. Look at this demon. Wow. And of course, comments are turned off. This isn't okay. This isn't okay. This is beyond trolling or trying to get views and clicks and whatever, because I'm still trying to figure out, you guys. I don't know if Tila is doing one big troll on all of us. I don't know if she's really going through something, but either way, like, someone take the dang internet away. Like, this isn't okay at all. At all. Now I'm scared to go read the Kylie Jenner post. I'll see you guys there. See you in the next clip. After we read this community post by Tila, I'm going to include a picture of Kylie Jenner because I happen to think she's beautiful, but that's just my opinion. So Tila is going after Kylie Jenner. This is from 6 hours ago. It says, she legit looks like an evil witch. They all start to look really evil and old after a while. That youth on them fades really quickly. She looks older than me. WTF. All right. In the next clip, I'm before we read this community post, I'm just gonna show a picture of Kylie Jenner. Hold on just 1 second. Okay, so this is going to be a fun one. So after her just tearing apart Britney Spears and Kylie Jenner, she's going to tell us how much God hates lukewarm Christians. Are you guys ready for this one? This is from 11 hours ago. It is edited. Guys, I cannot stress to you all enough how much God hates lukewarm Christians. Lukewarm Christians get easily but hurt over small little things, and God does not raise up lukewarm, sensitive Christians. See, well, am I under the impression that like a lukewarm Christian meant like you're not either on fire for God or you're not? You're just kind of sitting on the fence, right? Like, from what I learned, again, I'm not religious. I'm not religious at all. The complete opposite of religious, but I did grow up in the church. I consider myself spiritual. Like, I was always taught God wanted people, like, on fire for him, passionate about him. Not, God wants people that are like Tila Tequila. God wants people to tear everybody down. God wants Tila Tequila to spread the message how much he hates everybody but her. I'm sorry, that's just not what I grew up hearing. All right, so let's see. But lukewarm Christians get easily but hurt over small little things, and God does not raise up lukewarm, sensitive Christians. When the Bible said, you are more than conquerors, it was referring to badass warriors, not lukewarm Christians. God hates them so much that he literally spits them out of his mouth as if he is vomiting from the repulsion of them. Okay, the repulsion of them. So please, for the love of God, do not be lukewarm. People who are consistently like, God is love, yet they don't have a backbone to speak out against all the things that rebel against God, like homosexuality, whoredom, trannies, etc. These are her words, you guys, not coming out of my mouth. She spews hate. So she's saying that God hates all these things, and I'm actually very disgusted right now by her. So, oh my gosh. So if you don't speak out against those things, then you are a lukewarm Christian. Like me, for instance. Can y'all tell that I am a hot mother effing Carolina pepper? LOL, I am far from cold or lukewarm. I'm actually on fire, so sometimes when I go around correcting Christians on their behavior, they think I'm attacking them because the fire of God that surrounds me burns them. Then they get easily offended when God tells you that you must not harden your hearts towards God when you hear my voice. For I am God's mouthpiece, and God speaks through me. But instead of taking correction, the lukewarm Christians get really angry, even though I am the angel of the Lord. So God will reject you if you do not just obey and take the correction when I come to correct your behavior. Because when you say God said, and I know for a fact 1,000,000% that God did not say it, I will warn you to watch your mouth, because saying God said when he did not say puts you in danger of being put to death for lying using God's name. It is no small matter. So again, when I come to correct you about something serious, you had better just take heed my warning and do what I just told you to do, lest you risk getting rejected by God for your rebellion. It's like if I ask my children to do their chores and they tell me no, that will get you an A whooping. Are you serious? If they say no to you, that gets, wow. But thankfully, my children always submit to me because they are not rebellious children. That grosses me out, the way she said that. Anybody else? Anyway, God made all of these prints for me on canvas for Valentine's Day. It even looks like me. They're like $100 each for the larger canvas. So thank God I don't have to pay for them since God provides for me all of my needs and more. Then why do you promote your Cash App, Tila? If God's coming down and buying you canvas prints or, getting them sent to you, why do you promote your Cash App? And I want to say, too, before we finish this really long community post, I don't want what she has. The Christians that I know, are so kind and want people to know. The Christians that I know it's not like that for everybody, but, just want to spread the word to people. And they do say God is love, and I believe God is love. I don't want whatever it is that you believe in, Tila. Are you bringing people towards the Lord, or are you scaring them away? Because I think you're scaring them away. Okay, so now she's going to quote Revelations to us. I know all the things you do, that you are neither hot nor cold. I wish that you were one or the other, but since you are like lukewarm water, neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth. Revelation 3:15 through 16. Also, let me remind you how angry God was at the Israelites for their rebellion. He was so angry with them that he left them behind and dead on the wilderness. She's still going. Yeah. Remember what it says, today when you hear his voice, don't harden your hearts as Israel did when they rebelled. And who was it who rebelled against God? Even though they heard his voice, wasn't it the people Moses led out of Egypt and who made God angry for 40 years? Wasn't it the people who sinned and whose corpses lay in the wilderness? Hebrews 3:17 through 19. Okay, let's go ahead and look at these pictures. Ugh, I don't know if I could cover any more of her tonight. She is awful. I know she's been through a lot. I know Hollywood really did a number on her. I know she's been through a lot, but what she's saying isn't okay. It's not okay at all.